Hey everyone, welcome to a new review. This is my dad.
How y'all doing?
Today we're reviewing how the Hannbial got his start in Hannbial Rising, released in 2007, 1 year before me. And the quote of the day is, well, my bad. Last quote was from.
Yeah, read the quote.
One day, the kids from my neighborhood carried my mother's groceries home, all the way home. You know why? It was out of respect.
Yeah.
And
Henry Hill, Goodfellas, Ray Liotta.
The new
recipes.
Everything he said. The new quote is, "I'm not a gangster. I'm a businessman whose commodity happens to be cocaine." So, like I said, if you know
the gangster, you know the quote, you know the movie.
Well, he's not a gangster. He's a businessman.
Yeah.
His words, not mine.
I'm just saying, said what movie, which gangster. So.
But like your dad said, character, movie, year, all three, pin you up. This is how the Hannbial started.
I like it. You know, it's just not Anthony Hopkins, but
I think that's my problem. I knew.
Like
I'm gonna be honest. I know how old Anthony was when they first did Silence of the Lambs. I know he's nowhere near young enough, or with the aging technology, to be Hannbial again.
Yeah.
But my thing is, the person who did this was so. It seemed like a whole different character than Anthony's. Like, I see the touches here and there, but.
That's like, yeah. By the time we catch Anthony, I guess he's way more polished in the way of the world and different languages and different.
I will say one thing that would help is his voice. Since you know how Anthony has little, like how with some words he'll say like long or something.
I think
like little things like that. If he kept that in there, like
studied some of his mannerisms and stuff.
Yeah, but I say I feel those tiny things help the character go a long way.
Is this the same director or
no? This has no one from Silence of the Lambs, Hannbial, or Red Dragon had anything to do with this. Except for the book writer and the person who owned the rights.
Yeah. Did the book writer have something to do with it other than giving the rights to the company?
After every movie, except for Red Dragon, since he wrote that first, everything afterwards, he had to make the book for the movie.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, no.
They had to make the movie.
Red Dragon and, what's it called? Silence of the Lambs. He did the book first, and then he did the movie, like I think years later. But the other ones like Hannbial and if he did a book about this, which I think he did. Yeah, he did a book about this. What's it called? He was forced to write for the dude who owned the rights somehow do legal stuff, forced him to do this.
Oh, he must have signed some type of contract.
Even though I feel that would be
sued or something.
Even though I feel that's weird. If it's my creation, you should keep the rights to.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of people sell, they like rappers and stuff don't now, selling their whole catalog. So you don't own none of that. I mean, the ones that own their catalog, that is.
I'm about to say because
most of them don't.
Because this could be like what happened to the writer. It could come bite you back in the butt, where you can't even control your own liberties of your own characters and stuff.
That's what happened to him.
I'm say
from what you're telling me, he had.
I'm gonna say as the dude snapped to own the rights, he had to write.
Yeah.
But anyway, the film starts during World War II.
Yeah.
In 1944. So basically at the tail end of World War II.
Mm-hmm.
The Germans and their escapement.
He's an escapement.
I mean, is that what they were doing in this period? They were trying to escape.
Yeah, they were trying to...
stealing all that gold and stuff.
Trying to find a way to get away before they get slaughtered.
At Hannibal's family castle, him, his mother, his sister, himself, and a few
I thought it was one
maids
his
and
father
stuff.
there?
I said his father, right?
Oh, no, I thought you just said his mother, his sister.
Oh, I did. My bad. You are. His father, of course, was there. We're leaving because the Germans were coming this way. The Soviets were coming the other way.
Yeah.
And that means war.
Yeah, they were trying to get out of the way.
So they went to their little cottage. The Soviets ran into them asking just for a little water and they'll be on their way. The Nazis find them. They killed the thing, but more Russians are on the way. So this band of, how they described it, people who are of the people Hannibal was. I don't know if Hannibal was Jewish.
Yeah, what he was.
He spoke German, but whatever. He wasn't a German, to their eyes at least, from how they treated him.
Yeah, couldn't have been.
They were traitors to their people and said, I want to be like you. And they ran into Hannibal's people. Cabbage, it was just him and his sister. And they took over, so this winter rolled in.
Because what happened to his mom and father?
They were gunned down when that plane was coming down.
Yeah.
Dad got lit up.
Yeah.
Like how you see, like how black and white movies.
All the movies, yeah. It can't fall.
And the worst part is you can see, like, the blood.
Yeah.
You can't even see the bullets, you just see that.
Blood shooting up out of them.
But anyway, so for that whole winter, since they were unprepared, and Hannibal and his sister were already there for, like, since by how the food went fast, I assume, like, maybe a month.
I don't know.
Or
Those
maybe
were savages, though, right? Or when because they came, I just always get disgusted by them guys. But go ahead.
But anyway, food went fast, and so they decided to eat one of them. We know.
Well, of course, we know
who they didn't eat.
Yeah.
And so we jump forward 8 years later. His house.
Because I like how they be showing it, like.
Flashback.
I mean, I hate how they show it, but it's wicked because they made some type of stew because you can see her ribs in it and all that type of stuff. But go ahead.
Sick. They take his family castle.
Because they was gonna kill him, but the Americans or whoever.
The Russians were closing in on them.
Yeah, so they rolled out and left Hannibal and then. But go
right after they eat the sister.
Yeah, crazy.
We jump forward 8 years where Hannibal was taken to his old family's castle, where Russia has taken it over and turned into one of their disciplinary schools.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the fact is, they know that it's his house. Hannibal stands up to bullies, and the dude who runs the place killing me. You have no respect for the natural pecking order of things. You hurt the bullies.
Hannibal, like, you fucking clown.
So he gets into his family's mail, which you do see the mom try to grab earlier. But due to the father saying, let's go.
Yeah, he had they was trying to get away.
Yeah, but movie, I left this here.
No, I'm just saying, I'm talking about how you were saying the father was like, let's go, but I'm thinking he like, yeah.
No, I'm not saying he didn't matter. We had to get our family, our kids, at least to safety.
Definitely.
Because he already said we were going to come back later, like the cooks and maybe me, to grab
all the
rest
we
of the
felt that was important, yeah.
Because we got the food, the jewelry,
the
necessary things. He finds the mother's mail. He escapes, since, it's his castle, so he knows all the little codes and stuff. Because all he really did was put up some posters, add some new doors.
Yeah, it was still the same building, basically.
And escapes. He gets over the Berlin Wall.
Yeah.
And all that. To a small French village. Where he knew from the mail his uncle lived.
Yeah,
with his wife. The uncle was dead. I think she says he died a month or maybe a year before Hannibal got there.
Because he had some health issues, right?
I think she had cancer, but
double
check us on that.
Yeah.
But his aunt, Lady she's not his aunt.
Masazuki. Marazuki or something. Sazu.
Masazu.
Well, we ain't gonna keep destroying that lady name.
As he calls her, the lady, raises him. Takes care of him.
Yeah.
Takes care of him and teaches him the ways of the world.
Yeah, but he also takes care of her too. Cause I love when they at the market. Yeah.
The butcher said, "Hey, does the Japanese pussy go crossways?"
Yeah.
You remember Hannibal grabbed the meat hammer, the tenderizer, started smacking him in the leg and stuff.
Hey, punished him.
Smacked someone else in the face. Someone tried to wrestle her. She grabbed the knife, I think, and said,
"Put it to their throat,
back off." And then when the police showed up, she's like, "Hannibal."
Hey, cause she was telling Hannibal don't do nothing at first, and Hannibal was like, "Shit."
I think the reason Hannibal, one, the disrespect, and two, that he smacked her on the what's it called? The
yeah,
butt.
Yeah.
Took it.
Everything was disrespected. The language was bad enough. Now you're getting physical.
But no, she also teaches Hannibal how to fight. Like the
swords.
swords. And
yeah,
stuff.
I'm about to say teach him how.
No. He knows how to throw fists and stuff.
Yeah, he like a sad. Cause remember in school, the Bama tried to.
He stabbed him in the hand.
In the hand with the.
I also want to say he threw a few punches in his face, but I definitely know he stabbed him in the hand.
Yeah.
And then remember when he tried to come get him, when Hannibal escaped, he got a trap that stabbed him again in the hand.
Hannibal kept laughing at him.
The hand was Hannibal, sorry. But no, she teaches him about her ancestry and stuff, and about how she's Japanese, and that's why in Red Dragon, as we said back in that kill count. I said kill count, my bad. Our review. Yeah. You can see Japanese statues, Chinese, all this way. Since she talking all the way to the world, but I like to think all this Japanese stuff is because of her.
Yeah,
his way of remembering his own.
Yeah, and then also, but like you said, she
found the final.
She actually not even that. She actually cared about him. I think she was the first person that showed him cared about, tried to teach him stuff.
Besides his parents.
I mean, of course, I'm talking about after all that. Yeah, because she tried to teach him about the world, different ways, like things that are beautiful, and like you a good. She made him feel good about himself and all that type of shit. She thought he was.
And they clearly like each other.
Of course.
And he finds, since he can't stand for the butcher's brutishness.
Disrespect.
I said it in the way he would say it. He grabs the sword, and I like it. He goes to her stand, he put the mask on. It's supposed to be a Japanese, a samurai mask. But of course,
it make you think about.
Especially since the poster used that shot and made it the color of his original.
You think about Signs of the
Lambs.
Yeah.
Love that suit. But anyway, he goes to the butcher who's fishing. And it's funny because the butcher, you see, gutting fish open, and it was about having him. Hannibal, he's like, "What are you doing here, boy?" And he's like, "I'm here because you acquired my lady about her pussy." And this is run, he's crossway. He's like, "Yeah, now if you don't back off, I'll cut off something and put something where you don't want it." Talking about his.
Yeah.
So Hannibal pulls that knife out. The first one cuts across the stomach.
You know why he did that? Yeah, so the pussy goes sideways.
And I think Hannibal said something like, "Gut you like a fish." No, he said, "Hannibal, I'm gonna gut you like these fishes."
Yeah.
Hannibal, and then I think he went across the back, and then he locked the head off.
Yeah, he was playing with him.
And the reason he locked the head off in the first place because she showed him art from like the Japanese samurai time. It showed heads with fruit on a platter, and that's how she finds him.
Yeah.
Lady Murasaka. Murasaki. It's one of those two.
Saki.
She finds his head just like how it was in how she was teaching him.
Yeah.
So she delivers it to the police. And then we see where the line of police and Hannibal begins. Detective... whatever his French name is.
That's your man, though. Well, you don't know. He played on this jump long time. Nip Tuck. Not Christian. No, is that one? No, not one.
Oh, but regardless.
Yeah.
Christian
played on Red. That's what I'm thinking about.
He went to Hannibal, like, I know you had a confrontation with this man at the market and stuff, now he's dead. While he's interrogating Hannibal, since Hannibal's so smart, I can lie to the lie detector. They know he was like a sympathizer with the Nazis, or he helped them. Yeah. So the lady, Murasaka, carved the Nazi symbol to his head and then stuck it on a pot by the police station, basically telling them that someone who knew he was affiliated with all that German stuff, like someone like the detective or Hannibal, since they're both survivors of the Holocaust. Again, not saying that he's German, since they never say it. I mean, that he's Jewish. They never say that. He just survived the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Could kill him for that reason. I'm not saying the detective or Hannibal were suspects, but they're saying people who was like them, who went through stuff due to who he affiliated with, would kill them.
Would be suspects.
So Hannibal and her leave, since he gets accepted to his school, medical school, and he's basically a medical student there, working with bodies and stuff, and bulging fluids and stuff, embalming fluids.
And bulging fluids.
I was close enough. due to her house being foreclosed on, since I guess with the husband and money problems, I guess for her, or the fact that she's a woman or she's Japanese.
Then she's Japanese,
and you know, woman. French, America, British were united. So
going on, you know they was gonna box her out sooner or later.
So she moved in the city with Hannibal, bringing the samurai sword and the armor. So Hannibal runs into the detective again, right? And he's working with this prisoner of war. Well, he's not a prisoner of war, but anyway, Hannibal is the serum to help him tell the truth and remember. Yeah. So Hannibal starts. But I'm also bringing up the fact that remembers. Since Hannibal starts using it on himself to remember what happened to his sister. Yeah. He doesn't get all the pieces, but he knows the group of Germans, or wherever they were, comes to the cottage, kills his sister.
Eats it.
He doesn't know that. Or if he does, he's suppressing it.
Yeah, I mean, of course he knew it, because I think he had to eat some of it.
Yeah, but I think by going off the end, he's just suppressing it since he doesn't want to get...
he knew he was forced to participate, basically, because he was starved if he didn't.
But I think that he finds that out later, like closer to when he...
he just let it out. He stopped suppressing the memory.
But right now, he knows they killed her. So he goes back to his family thing, and one of those people, like most Germans, fitting back into society, like the ones who went to America to work for NASA and stuff.
That's why it reminded me of Sleepers a little bit, this part, but go ahead.
But anyway, he follows Hannibal to the house, and we go back to the Hannibal memory, that when the Germans moving in, they was firing shots or something at the house, so it started coming down. So they all were fleeing. He's like, grab the dog tag, so they don't, identify them. But a branch falling and killing him. Also, I think he was about to kill Hannibal as well.
I can't remember right.
But anyway, Hannibal escapes, and I like the scene, like how you talking about how the Russians were all careful. See, I think he went probably like a mile or two. Like he went different in the house. By how they came out with their camouflage and stuff. Yeah. And I like how you and me said they took the care to put him up and stuff since a kid.
Yeah, definitely. You can just tell he been through a lot. They looking at the condition in the house.
Looking at him, how he looked.
And then they could figure all types of
stuff. Since I assume they could see the people who ran off.
Yeah, and then I'm sure his parents with dead bodies, debris and stuff was still out there.
Oh, the tank was still there. Like you can still see it playing out.
So I knew a lot.
And plus, when you go over there, so you can figure it all out. Yeah. But no, he finds the dog tags, and the dude tries to go at him. Right. Hannibal knocks him out. He ties him in a tree, puts some like grease on that rope, and ties the horse and put it around his neck. And the grease is so that as he could put the horse, he could go. He's squeezing around his neck.
Yeah, so the rope won't get too caught up on the
tree or cut.
Yeah, it slowly go through. It won't start ripping.
And
the rope.
His face killed me. You can see it start getting red and slightly growing. His eyes start bulging.
Yeah.
And so he tells Hannibal all the people plus Hannibal has the dog tags. And he pops his eyes and everything.
Well, because what he smacked the horse, so the horse can.
It clear Hannibal was gonna let him live.
Of course.
I like your idea though better. I like your idea, what you told me better. He was gonna put all that honey and stuff on him, and say leave him for the bears.
Yeah, that's what I would have did.
That would be nice. But anyway, they don't show the eyes, hitting Hannibal or something. No. But you just know they popped
out. Yeah, I like Hannibal.
It killed me how Hannibal saw him and started licking the blood.
Yeah, that's what I said. I like.
And then when the police, I don't know how the detective. Since he ran to Hannibal, he's like, Hannbial Lecter and all that.
The guy we talking about, the head detective.
The detective.
Yeah.
I didn't need to go off his asking, but I just like how he said it, his name. But they find him, the cheeks are missing. They're building back on pot. Since earlier the chef was telling him when he brought the fish after he killed the butcher, he's like, the cheeks, they are very, in multiple cuisines, they're the most like tasteful part of the food.
Yeah, and it started to begin with you talking about it.
And Red Dragon.
Yeah.
But now I guess since he's older, it's okay. He grabbed the book.
What?
And plus, he gets more research.
And then I guess
I was saying because I kind of want him to say that by that time he's already know about all that cooking stuff. But by him being older, maybe the chef was only teaching him a little bit. Since remember he had to leave shortly after that. I can kind of give leeway to him needing the book.
Yeah.
I also like that was in French now, knowing that his aunt and all them spoke French. But anyway, he starts trying to one. They were sick also. They took his sister, and because the family, of course, was rich, since they had a castle and stuff. Took the sister bracelet, gave it to his daughter. Yeah. They all got rich off his family's jewels and stuff. Yeah. One of them fled to America. This is important because we didn't know how he gets to America. Yeah. But he started telling all the ones that are in France. I don't know why they're all in France at the same time. I'm trying to stay together. They're running a sex trafficking ring.
Yeah, they thinking nobody. You know, when you're doing certain people think when they getting away with stuff, they always gonna get away with it. They never
until the red dragon, if you want, comes and grabs them.
Yeah, they always.
That's also a reference. Mm-hmm. But anyway, Hannibal tracks them one by one. There's one he was going to kill, but since he had kids, and Hannibal, he's a good dude. Yeah. He cares about kids. He wasn't gonna kill him.
Let's let him force his hand.
Hannibal put the gun down and everything, and I'm gonna leave, but yeah, kill him. Also, Hannibal goes on a journey of more and more being closer to eating people. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's starting to eat them, but he's more
liking it.
Yeah. Like first with the blood licking, and then eating the cheeks. Apparently, he made them into a kebab. The detective said. He got some mushrooms and stuff. Yeah. Another one, I like it. This death. The dude find out. Yes. He found out the head dude. Well, the second head dude, not the one in America.
I was about to say, but the one in this dude is Lizard, right?
No, the head dude's the one in America. That
I'm talking about Lizard.
No, Lizard was one of the lackeys. The head dude was, I forgot his name. But he's the one who directly had the hatchet, like, hold her still when he's about.
Oh, okay.
But no, he's the leader of the sex trafficking. He sent one of them. Since they know who Hannibal Lecter is, since
I always thought the Lizard was the leader, but
yeah, I thought so too. Mm-hmm. His picture comes first. But anyway, he goes to Hannibal's hospital. Hannibal, you can see by his face, he knows he's there. Eventually knocks him out, especially since the detectives sneak around the hospital too. He puts him in that embalming fluid with the rest of their bodies. He's like, tell me what. He's spraying him with it and filling the thing. So after he tells Hannibal everyone's names. He has a thing of giving like them their dog tags back, like the one they found in the forest. He had on his tongue. I think he put him inside. I think he made him eat his.
Swallow it. Mm-hmm.
And I like it. He's like, oh, like since he get out, he started banging on the thing, and Hannibal's just like,
waving at him like, fuck you.
He goes into the thing, and the detective like, Hannibal, it's you. He's like all the other detectives Hannibal worked with. I know it's you. You have proof? No, but come to the jail with me. Yeah. He does the lie detector again. His aunt somehow gets him out. They find out about Lady Murasaki. Hannibal saves her. He kills, like I said, he kills the one who has the kids. Didn't he like fry him and eat him, or he just killed him?
We watched it a couple of days, but I ain't really sure.
I think he does fry his face since he pushes him down on that, but he does not eat him, I think. He gets on the houseboat since he went to the dude earlier. He had too many guns. Then Hannibal crushes the dude, goes down there, saves his aunt. The dude's weird also. He's down there saying, oh yeah, I'm what you need. Start feeling her up and forcing his tongue down her throat, feeling with her.
They thought he was going to have a good time.
And he thought he also had Hannibal since he snuck off into the back room. He thought he catch Hannibal surprise. Hannibal like grabbed the sword since it was where he shot him, so it broke. Sliced both his both his
Achilles.
I was like, ooh.
No, that
I can't watch stuff like that. I was like, ooh. Because I feel it. I'm like, ooh. Got me. But anyway, Hannibal, he's like, you think you're so innocent for killing us, for eating your sister. You ate her too. Yeah. We knocked you out. You was close to death. We put her in that stew. Mm-hmm. Rat. One of them was called Rat. Somebody they fed it to him. He's like, Also, earlier when we first see the film, Hannibal was playing with his sister saying M for Misha. Yeah. So when he grabs the thing, carves the M into the dude's neck, and said M for Misha. Yeah. Before he kills the dude, he goes over with the aunt, makes out for a moment, and says, leave with me, and he's like, no, I need to make him suffer. Also, I remember telling you a joke about this at the beginning of the movie. We first see a lake and a boar before we see Hannibal. I'm like, what is Hannibal thinking with boars? Because I think back to Hannibal
yeah,
with the man-eating boars.
But that wasn't his. But like you said, the dude was so obsessed with Hannibal, he might have got the boars because he knew Hannibal had a thing for boars. Yeah.
I was like, these boars and Hannibal don't have a good track record. Man, like, it's crazy. Because after he finds out the dude made him eat his sister, he gets on there and start eating his face. Like, you see him pulling his...
Yeah.
They don't show him.
Out of his ass.
Sadly, they don't show him eating him fully. You just see him like, and Hannibal holding him down.
Yeah.
The aunt runs to the cop. He's like, it reminds me of like that old gangster movie. Go get him. In the house.
It do look like a.
How she has the coat on her.
Like a no.
How he's holding her. I would love to see this in black and white. It's already a type of dark movie, so it could work in black and white. Hannibal, it blows up. They think Hannibal dies, so I think that's why later when he goes to Florence,
yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
Florence, yeah,
not Italy, Venice. When he went to Venice, they didn't look for him because I feel they will have a criminal record for him still. But since we think he died in that house explosion,
but he's still one of the world.
But I was he won in America.
He was still in the top most wanted one.
But I know since Florence had a little connection with Italy and France and all that, I like to think in their database, since remember the dude had to look at the FBI thing, it wasn't just on there.
Yeah, because...
So I'm like to think they would have had him on their most wanted if he didn't.
Oh,
well,
okay.
but anyway, she see him sneak off. Then he goes to America and he's there. He's like, he brings the coin. He's like, I'm looking for this dude. He had the 2 coins on his eyes and then the dog tag in his mouth. He's like, has a smile. And then all you see is him driving off to America.
Yeah.
I would have liked it if he went to Baltimore or something like they had like in the sign, like in the distance, Baltimore.
Yeah, because that's the first place he stopped, Baltimore.
No, that was his. I'm pretty sure that's his only city. Like that was his whole thing.
No.
I think he should have came to DC. But.
Nah, they just say fucking Baltimore.
I mean, he's getting good people.
He probably was in. The show probably was in DC though, where the overshow was at. You got to think back then. I don't really know Baltimore would have been popular for that type of overshow.
But anyway,
I don't know. I'm not from Baltimore.
Anyway, that's it. So we only have 2 more Hannibal movies to go.
We haven't done Silence of the Lambs. These the first 2. Oh well.
It's weird. We're starting backwards, but in the timeline of things, we're starting the correct way, I guess.
No.
Actually, my bad. We went 1 movie before this one, so timeline's off.
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Remember to hit the notification bell since y'all love watching these videos, but not enough for y'all to subscribe.
Please leave a comment for.
Go to our 4. Go to 4.
Yeah.
Go to our official partner, Legit Swindle.
You know it's 420. So especially the people from Washington know what this means. DC, that is.
Coming soon, with just a few more of y'all subscribing, our Patreon.
Oh yeah, and like I said, my man about to go to Atlanta in a couple of weeks for his Young Entrepreneurs Business, what is it? Nationals. I mean, that ain't the name of it, but it got something to do with business. He always say I get it wrong. But anyway,
it's not that raw.
Show him some love.
And make sure to always stay subscribed. Be good people.